Thank you for joining me for yoga today. So we're in a little bit more strenuous routine today. So do your best to listen to your body. We're going to start with the feet. So we're going to start standing. We're going to start behind the chair. Let's take the feet as wide as the chair is apart. Yeah, feet as far apart as the chair is. And let's land here first. Let's take a moment. Great big giant inhale, let go the rest of the day. Exhale, bring the arms down just one time. Take it down, sweep them across, and reach it up. Inhale, great big giant reach. Bring the hands together in prayer position and bring them on down through the body. And let them land comfortably on the chair. So there they are on the back of the chair. And just find your place. Take a moment and feel your feet before we even get started. And just notice them there. Maybe bend the knees a little bit. Kind of push into the floor. Tuck the tail under. Roll the shoulders back and stand up nice and tall. Find the breath. Take a moment and just feel the breath with the eyes closed. Quietly scan the body. See if anything wants a little extra attention today. See if anything you need to maybe be a little gentler on. But letting go the rest of the day, coming into the moment. Just holding, enjoying the moment. Catching the next inhale. Let the arms sweep up. Reaching for the ceiling, let the eyes come open. Grab one wrist, find your first side bend, and notice what happens in your feet. It's gonna roll over, all the weight goes onto one side. Don't even worry about the hips or the side body, just notice what happens as the weight goes into one foot. Notice the quad. The quad here tightens a little bit, the glutes tighten a little bit, and you get that nice stretch. The other side is less tight, come on loose. So coming up, reaching for the ceiling again. Pour all that weight over into one foot. Notice what happens in the leg as everything tightens up to support you. And then come on back over, let the arms down. And coming back, standing in mountain position, the legs a little bit wide. I want you to roll up on the toes and come up and stand there. Maybe bend the knees and tuck the tail under. And just notice how it feels to stand with the toes bent. We're stretching them out a little bit. We'll work a lot in the feet before we really get moving. So now roll all the way over onto one side like we just did in that side bend. And then roll it all over into one side. Maybe one foot comes up. And then roll it over. Notice what feels stable, what doesn't. A lot of stabilizing muscles being used here as we just rock side to side. A really small base if you think about it. But we're loosening up those toes. And just slowly begin to bring them down as you kind of gently rock side to side, drifting down like a leaf. Coming down, rolling over that foot, feeling a little arch there. Until slowly the heels come down. You notice the swaying. So, same motion as we had when we were in the side bend. Now I want you to bring the toes up with the weight of the heels. Bring the toes up as far as they'll go. As you roll across the heels, that's when the attachment for most of those muscles that get tight for plantar fasciitis, those muscles attach right there. Just kind of rock over it. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. The tendons and such that move the toes. Roll back through that area. Give a little push, a little stretch. Right, bring those toes down, bring those heels down. Flat-footed, squared up so the toes or the knees are over the ankles. We're going to rock side to side, coming up, see the ankle bend, and roll it gently over. Find that same sway as the heel goes over. Find that side bend, same sensation. Just finding the feet Taking it across. One more time. And this time when you come across, roll up on the toes, across the body, come down on the side, and roll it across. Really outlining the side of the foot with your weight as we roll over it. Working all kinds of muscles in the legs that you don't normally get. A lot going on in the feet. And really just slowing down to become aware of what's going on in the body. Rolling up. This time when you come back to the heels, let's change directions and see if it's different. It's going to feel a little awkward going in the opposite direction. And you'll notice parts of your feet don't want to go down. You roll it across, you're coming up on that ankle. It's not going to want to go as easy on each side. So we're rolling it over, lots of popping. That's good news. Rolling it around. Last circle. You got this. There it is. Alright, bring them up, just shake them out. Feet are amazing, but we gotta keep them moving. Every time we step and roll, and the ankle rolls, and all kinds of little muscles are activated you never think about. So just kind of step it out. And as you do, let's bring one knee up a little higher. And step it back. Plants are in the way here. We're going to bring the other knee up. Notice we're on that one foot. Look what happened. We're rolling that knee back. Coming in. No slow starting today. Stepping in, kick it back, point the toes down, close the hip, bring it in, set it down. Just see if you can feel that sway that we had in side bend as you change directions. Coming into warrior three, bring it in, set it down, take it back. Let's take a moment here and lift it up. Say good morning to the glutes. Push back through the foot. The toes go towards the floor. We got the chair here to hold us up. Bring it in. Last one. Sort of. Bring it in. Second side. Bring that knee in. Yeah, let's check in on our form. Toes are pointing down. Glutes are active. You should feel this right in the tail. Pause, and then bring it in, set it down. Stepping in, we're gonna take that one leg back. Only this time we're not gonna hold it, we're just stepping it back halfway. Find the perfect position for your feet. Now notice where your foot is, your ankle is your foot on the floor. Bending that stretch. This time that stretch is more in the leg, in the ankle and the back leg. And then we're going to bend that front knee just a tad. So we're stretching out the back of the leg, but we're also stretching down across that foot again. And then straighten it back up. And then bring it in. Take it down. Just bending it enough so that the whole foot stays on the floor. We're not coming up onto the toes. We're just stretching out the back of the tendons and the tendons in the heel. Coming in. Square the hips. Take it down one last time. Feel the back of the leg. And then step it in. And just rock side to side. Imagining those side bends, we'll come back to them. Take the other leg back. Set it back. Pyramid pose. Square the hips to the chair. Bend the front foot. And forward. Again, bend. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. Last one, bend it in. Feel the stretch all the way down the back of the leg. Notice if this one is tighter or looser than the other side. Notice what's going on in the back of the ankle. Give it a pause. Bring it in. Set it down. Tap it out. Here we are. Coming back to the back of the chair. We're standing nice and tall. I'm gonna shoot one leg back and go right into a full lunge. So find that perfect place for that leg to be. This time we're up on the toes. Got the chair for support. Lift that back knee up. So it's not here, it's straight. This time the toes are rolled over, under. Front knee's facing forward. Say good morning to that quad. Right, that thigh muscles talking to you. Bring it back up. And bring it back down. 2. And last one, we're going to bring it in. And we're going to walk both hands over to one side of the chair, find a little twist. A little twist in a lunge. And come back up. And walk it across the other way and open it out in a lunge. And come back up. Walk it in, that leg's probably tired. I told you we were going to go a little hard today. It's taking it back. Oops, take the other leg back. Second side, it goes back into the lunge. The front knee comes forward, toes are rolled under. Watch that back knee, it's going to want to slouch. Bring it up, square that front knee to the chair. The back knee is lifted and straighten that leg. Toes are rolled under. Take it down into a lunge. Bring it up. Take it down. All right. Come on, back up. Take it down and walk the hands over. Sweep the arms out. Little revolve twist here. Got that twist. Bring the hands back over and open to the outside. Coming back in, step it in. Let's settle it down. All right, back to some things we're used to. So walk it back. Take your legs all the way back till your arms are stretched. And begin to lower down into down dog. Walking your hands down the chair. If you're feeling comfortable, you can bring it down to any place that you want. Coming towards a forward fold. Find the place that's comfortable, and let's bring that into the shoulders. So here, you've got a little legs getting stretched. Push the weight back. But now push the weight into the hands. You push down into that. The shoulders stretch. You can drop your head down between your hands, between your arms. Just enjoy that. Stretching the upper shoulders. And break for the legs. Just enjoy it. Round the back, roll the shoulders up, let it go. Let the arms go, roll the shoulders out. Take it up, and let's come right back to that side bend. Sweep the arms up. Notice where your feet are. Are they nice and solid? Now that we're aware of the feet, how do they feel? Push the arms up. Take a hold of one wrist. We're nice and square. Arms are back just a little bit. Find your side bend. Check in with your feet. Are they nice and flat? And then come back up. Change your grip. And take it over. Stand. Side bend. Bring it up. Float the arms down. Just let them go. We're going to take them up. Sweep them up again. We're going to come in. Bring them in as if you're giving yourself a hug. Just taking them across. Grab your shoulders. While we're standing, we're going to take one elbow to the center. One. Both of them have to go to the ceiling. Reach it up. Great big stretch. And then bring those elbows down. Loosening up that upper back. Take it back up. Inhale. Reach the elbows to the ceiling. And come on back down. Alright, it's time. We'll see if we got it. If we've got a little extra space, we'll bring the hands here or take them over the top and twist them around. A little eagle, we're going to take them up. So maybe they're here and they're going up and down. You decide. Take them up and down. Or maybe you're feeling a little crazy crazy today, and you reach them up, and you take it down. 2 more. Take it up. If you've interlaced your hands like that, change the cross just to get an even workout. Take it out. And up. And sweep them out wide. Great big stretch. Let them go. Alright, let's come to the chair. Sitting down. That was a lot of work, but I wanted to get the feet in today. Alright, so sloshing the legs from side to side. And we're going to take one leg up and over one side and drop the other one. Find a little adjustment there to get square on the chair so you don't fall. Drop one hip down to open up this region here. Just kind of relax into it. Let that hang. Give it its moment to stretch. And roll the toes under and slide the leg back. Out. There we go. Slide the leg back. We were here in lunge, but notice the difference when you're seated. We're still stretching out this hip flexor area. We want to get those stretched. So get comfortable. We're going to come down and forward. So we're stretching long, leaning in over that leg. And come on back up into a little back bend. So maybe take the chin towards the ceiling and imagine a great big line running right down the side bodies. And then slowly and gently lower in. Careful of that low back. If there's any issues there, be gentle. Only go as far as your body wants you to go. And try and keep the hips square. You'll find that tends to alleviate a lot of crunching in the back. And then down. And if you want, you can take one arm up or both arms up. Reaching up. Finding that back bend on the last one. And then bring it down. And slide that second leg over the chair. Little wide-legged squat movement here. We're rolling the shoulders back, we're sitting up tall. Little wide-legged forward fold. Coming down, walking the arms down the legs. Leaning in. I had to bring my toes up, I noticed. Really stretch the back as best you can. So if it's here and you're feeling a stretch, that's perfect. And then slowly and gently lower down. Into that forward fold and then come on back up. Roll the shoulders back. And squeeze that opposite leg over and down. Sitting up tall. So hold on to the back of the chair. First we're just letting it go. Give it some space. Square the hips up so everything's facing the direction of the chair. Parallel to the chair. Bring that knee in and roll the toes under. Slide it back into that lunge. Push it back. Feel the feet. Give a minute just to be there. And then bring it forward. Rolling down. And then coming back up. Down over that lunge, opening up the hip. Coming back up. If you want, bring one arm with you. And bring it down. Maybe you want to bring both arms with you. If you're feeling crazy this morning, lift it up and then open it out. Great big space. Scooch right back to center. We're sliding right back where we were. Taking it down. Rock those hips from side to side. Just unwind anything that's jammed up in there. So sitting up tall and rolling the shoulders down. Bring one shoulder down to an opposite knee for a little bit of a twist. Look around behind you. We did that forward fold. Now it's a forward fold with a twist. Coming back up. that direction again. Opposite shoulder to opposite knee. And then coming back up. And you're welcome to do that again, or you can take one hand down to the ankle and take the opposite knee to the ceiling. It's a little deeper twist. It depends on you and your back and your feelings. Otherwise, it's just shoulder to knee. And come on back up. And slide it down and over. Shoulder to knee. Find the twist. Or maybe take the arm up. And back down. And come up. Sit back nice and tall, square back up. And let's take one hand into a twist. Sitting up nice and tall. Looking back. Coming back to center. Sliding through. Coming over. And to center. Bring those legs back together. Scooch them in. Let's take them long. So we're going to straighten those legs all the way out. And walk the hands down the legs, being very careful that you don't slide. You've got just a little bit of space on the chair there. So we're sliding the hands down the legs, a little forward fold with the legs long, keeping the back flat. So looking up as long as you can as the arms go down. Sliding them down, bring the belly button down, and then slowly bring the thighs, bring the chest to the thighs. Just noticing what feels good in your back. It's a good forward fold. So find the place that's comfortable, that works for you. And release it in and just settle in, tuck the chin under, no matter where you are. And then walk the hands back up, careful, nice and slow. We've been there. Scooch back a little bit on the chair. Sit up. And we're going to take it into some circles. Just unwind anything that compressed in the back. So start out slow, but make them big. Great big giant circles. Coming off of one hip. Rolling back a little bit, slide across the back of the chair. Come around. Rolling over the hips. Coming back. Notice what your body's telling you, what feels good. What you should back off on. The next time you come forward, we're going to go in the opposite direction. So coming up, coming forward. And then roll it the other direction. This time the hips still up. And roll it around. Coming off to the other side. Two more. Taking it around. And back. Last one. Here it comes. Take it over. And back to center. So we're right on the edge of the chair. So take one leg over the other. Maybe it stays here, just crisscrossed, and maybe it wraps. You decide. See what happens. Scooch the arms back. So we did the arms standing. Now we're going to do the whole thing seated. Sweep the arms out. Either bring your elbows here or here. Or maybe they go all the way out like this. You decide. Either which way. Today we're going to go this way. Take the elbows up. Bring them down to the knees. Bring them all the way out to the front. And then bring them back up. And see if we can keep them together and lift them up a little bit. And then come forward. It's to little seated eagle. Take it down. Reach it up. Take the elbows up as much as they'll go. I'm going to change my cross. You decide if you want to change yours. Lift it up. Take it out over those knees. Bring it down. There's so much going on here. Bring it up. And down. Take it out. There it is. Change the cross. One more time. Pick a different one. Decide what your shoulders are feeling like this morning. Take it down and up. We're just going to do one more. Reach them all the way up and then take them all the way back down. And keep everything moving. Bring it down over the shoulders or over the knees into a forward bend. Let the arms go wide. Let the legs uncross. I'm going to change the cross of the legs. Sitting up nice and tall. We already did all of that for the arms. Should have changed the cross of the legs in there. So we're going to start here with a twist. We're just going to roll in there. Take a little twist here. Looking back. See if you can feel that hip kind of push a little bit. And a little action right across this hip. And then come back. And unwind the other side. Yeah, back to center. Unscrew the legs. Let's just slosh them out. Just little clamshells, opening them up and laying them down. And sketching back. Let's come back to the arch chair. Roll the shoulders and let's grab one leg. Bring it in and roll the ankle one more time. One last thing for the legs. So take that foot all the way out to one side and then roll it back in and roll it out very deliberately. Work the foot, which you can feel goes all the way up the leg. Roll it out, roll it in and out. And then point it down to the floor, pull it a little tighter. Point it down. Feel that stretch right here. Coming down. And then point it up. And maybe even want to pull it up if you've got it. If it comes all the way up. Feel that comes all the way out and back up the back of the leg. So pull it up with the toes. Let it go in case you get Charlie horse. Bring it back up again. And let it down. And there it is, last one. Roll it out. Let it go. Just slosh it around. And set that leg down. Those feet got a little workout today. Bring them in. Give that hip a hug. Nice and tight. And then take your foot out to the left. And out to the right. And out to the left. To the right. You got it. Last one. Take it over. Bring it in. Point it down. Take it up. Spread the toes. Wiggle them out. Feel that. You actually feel some of it moving. Down. Take it up. And then just slosh it out. Roll it around, making big circles. Wiggle it out. What does it want? Set it down. There we go. And we did it again today. All right. Hope your feet feel great. Sweep the arms together. Reach them up. Take a moment. Bring your hands back down to your heart center. Let the eyes close. Inhale. Exhale. Moment to just be grateful, checking in, and to appreciate the magic that the body is, the fact that it keeps us moving at all. Appreciate the feet. Without it, mobility is really rough. And then find the things that you're most grateful for. things that make your life magical and beautiful. Let's enjoy that moment. Think of all the things that make your life wonderful. And let your arms drift down and sweep up with the next inhale, closing the practice with gratitude. And letting the eyes open. And thank you for joining me.